Shit. Let's talk about this whole thing with let me go on my page for it. The whole thing with so Erica Banks and Finesse2tymes broke up. If you don't know, two rappers who were dating on the come up together, and essentially they magically broke up. But Finesse2tymes has been speaking out about why he left. Why he left Erica Banks. This is why he left her. Here we go.
Between you and Erica Banks.
Oh shit.
Since we're talking about the women.
It's cool when they do it.
I'm put like this. It was something I wanted to do, and you know what I'm saying. The age thing. That's the thing I didn't understand. Like,
she older than you?
Nah, she younger than me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm a man. Mm-hmm. So when I wake up in the morning and me and my woman get up, when I get up, my woman get up, because it's time to cook, it's time to have some sex, it's time to clean up.
Damn.
And when you get up and you get in your phone, I don't like that. Mm-hmm. Don't get straight in your phone when you're around a man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? When you get up, you're going to get up and take care of your man and then get in your phone.
What happened between you and Erica Banks?
Oh, shit.
Okay, so that was his response right there. The next thing came in the form of her explaining her side. And her side was a little interesting. So this is Erica Banks explaining why the fuck shit went down. Since he spoke on it, she wanted to speak on it. Here we go.
It's just a lot of comedy going on. I'm just here to give y'all my side. Y'all know I don't even. So let me give y'all my side of the finesse thing, right? So there's a difference between a good woman and a maid. There's a difference between a good woman and a do-girl. You get where I'm going? And so with Finesse wants a servant. Okay? His whole thing was, when I get up, she's supposed to get up and bathe me and clean me and
she got the
cook
voice
and roll a blunt and straighten up and da-da-da-da-da. And that's cool. He is absolutely right. However, just because you just open your eyes don't mean I'm about to open my eyes and get up and get the, ooh. No. I'm tired too. Don't let, because there's a lot of comedy going on.
Okay. Then she said this.
Be tired from the night before. Don't let me have had a video shoot or something I was doing the day before. Oh, you might not see me till about 12 o'clock. Okay? And like, in 2023, y'all know, like, a lot of happen on the phone. Bookings happen on the phone. Money is calling from what? The phone. They hit what to give you some bread? The phone. So I'm going to get up, make sure everybody's straight, check on my people, check on my account, see if we got some new money today, and then we can get up and talk about what you want to eat for breakfast. Or, you know, what you want to do today or whatever. So, yeah, this on a servant who gonna get up and goddamn get on their knees and kiss his toes. And I'm just not that girl. I'm not that girl. Like, it's somebody out there for him to do that. It just ain't me. You know what I'm saying? So, don't get me wrong. Great person, funny, you know, enjoyed my time. But I'm not nobody's be tired servant. I'm not nobody's slave. I'm not nobody's goddamn puppet. So if that's what you want, to the left, to the left, to the left. Yeah, because right here it's not going down like that. But, you know, like I said, it's all love. He know that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, yeah, I'm not nobody's goddamn slave. Like, I'm just not. So how do y'all feel about it? Because, you know, he had people, you know, giving their opinions and what they think should go down. But he killed me when he was like, when I open my eyes, you need to open your eyes. Excuse me? Excuse me? I must not be a hard-working woman, too. Like, what's wrong with, I don't know. Maybe, you know, I don't know. Everybody got their own way of thinking, their own way of dating, their preference, what they like in a man, what they like in a woman. But listen to me. If you come over here this way to rock with me, underserving, understand, you have to respect me as a woman for me to respect you as a man. You know what I'm saying? So let's be clear with that. But yeah, I just need to get on here and get out my side because I know everybody was like, I wonder what it really was. He wanted me to be a servant and I'm the flow queen. That's what it was. He wanted me to goddamn get down on my knees and tie his shoes in the morning like he going to school and I wouldn't do it. What? He talking about, and it take you an hour to get ready and you got all me and my partners waiting on you and da-da-da-da. Y'all ain't gotta wait on me. I'll tell him in a minute. Y'all ain't gotta wait on me. Baby, I'm a black trucker wherever I need to go. You ain't gotta worry about me. So I just had to get on here and clarify for y'all. You know, I know this is entertainment for y'all too. So I had to get on here and just, clarify, I'm no servant. So if you want a servant, you want to goddamn get on her knees and understand woo saw you, then, cool. But this want to be treated like he is God himself. And I'm cool. Woo saw you.
Somebody said there's another video of her saying his penis was little. Really? Erica Banks, penis little. Why is this even a search term? Where's the video, bro? Like, pause. I feel like I'm looking up like gay porn right now. What is that? Shit. Okay, I don't know. All right, y'all can send me that video if you find it. Okay. Let me give my opinion on this. So, in reality, as time goes on, I feel like for example, I run a male blog, Akademiks, and the Shade Room runs a female blog. And as time goes on, issues become so polarizing where people either agree. People on my page would be like, oh, we agree. And everybody on the Shade Room page would disagree. I think women and men these days are just so far apart in what we think and what we believe is the right thing. First and foremost, I still think that most men are looking for tradition. Most men are expecting most women to act like a woman of a certain era. Most men are still hardwired to believe they need to be the breadwinner. Right? However, the crop of women we're getting, and I won't say all women, because you could find like women who ain't like this, but if you catch them off the Shade Room, all these women think they're boss bitches. It's all about their brand, what they're doing. And this is what I've always said is hard when two celebrities actually have to date, right? Because, I was having this conversation with, what do you call it again? Natalie Nunn on a podcast, and I brought up Offset and Cardi B. When Offset got popping, well, the Migos were super popping, and then Cardi B was also popping. To continue the relationship, either one of them, I don't know which was party, either the Migos or Cardi B, had to make certain amends because they went to tour together or went to do the same shows together. Why did they do that? To keep Offset and Cardi B in the same city that could spend time together. In reality, the music business takes one person here, takes the other person there. It's hard for you to actually have a relationship. Now, let's dumb it down beyond just celebrity shit. So number one, that's going to be a contributing factor with Finesse2tymes and Erica Banks. Both of y'all are rappers that are kind of popping off now. Second thing is this mantra of women being the breadwinner. Now, any woman, anytime they hear about men talking about them being a breadwinner or them constantly focused on a bag, they usually say a few things, right? They usually say, well, I got to get my own bag because if I don't get my own bag and I focus on you or us, you're going to leave me high and dry. That's a possibility. I get it. Or they'll say some shit that is like empowering or whatever the case is. But, as much as they try to act progressive while they're earning a lot of money or doing whatever they got to do, she's talking about, I got to check my shit if there's money. I'm wondering if she was splitting bills with them. Probably not. Right. So usually, it's that's why the dude usually don't give a fuck about what you're doing. You're not splitting bills with him. So he's not going to give a fuck about you having a job. Right? Like, women are notorious. They save their money and spend yours. You ever been with a girl? She got a job too? You don't know where her money goes? It must go into lash, Brazilian waxes, and fucking fake nails and like hair because you never see that shit spent on you. Yet she always know where you could spend your money on her. So like women are the queens with that, right? So again, I can understand why he probably don't give a fuck about like whatever she got going on. But this is why I always say, and women hate this nowadays. They hate it. Women hate when you tell them the real truth that every relationship or family structure is compromised. If you got two people making money, who's going to be the person who's going to be investing time and tending to the other person's needs or doing the other intangible shit? That could make a relationship work. If both people are doing the same job, it's like building a house. And then instead of having like a motherfucking plumber, you just hire, like, instead of having a plumber and an electrician, you hire two electricians. Okay, great. You're going to have a great electrical circuit in the fucking house, but there's going to be no piping system. So again, like, women have now taken over what men kind of have done. And I'm not saying they shouldn't. I'm not saying they shouldn't pursue careers and nothing like that. But there's an adjustment period, because how do they deem that to work in a relationship? I've always said, especially recently, a lot of women, especially if you're a high earner, you on your boss chick shit like this, you shouldn't want to date a nigga who feels like he's providing for you. You get what I mean? You shouldn't want to date a dude that feels like he's providing for you. You should date a dude, and just honestly, because we have 24 hours a day, no matter how much money you have, the more money you make, is kind of more, it's probably almost more beneficial you date somebody that don't make money, because you need somebody with time. You probably have less time, so you need somebody with time. That's just the inventory you have, right? Because again, no matter how much money you got, you only got 24 hours a day. So if you're so busy making money for 18 hours a day, you only have 6 hours. Now you're dating another motherfucker who's trying to make money all the fucking day too. She's consumed in what she got going on. You got 6 hours of free time. She got 5 hours, and then the 6 hours and your 5 hours never really mix. But even in the 6 hours and 5 hours of free time, she's fucking exhausted because she's been chasing bags all around, twerking on stages, doing this, doing that. You're over here just wants your back rub, but she's looking at you like, bitch, I ain't no fucking slave, because now she's in the mindset of, I'm the boss when I'm doing work. This shit just doesn't work. This is just the reality of dating nowadays. So I understand what both of them are saying, but definitely they're incompatible. But I do believe that, I don't think either is wrong. Like, I think Finesse2tymes, I don't think he wants a servant. I think he wants a compatible woman. He wants a woman who could, like, if giving a nigga a back rub or fucking tending to him and making breakfast is too much, like, shit. Like, what the fuck? What do you think this is? You know what I mean? And vice versa. Just like if a woman said, yo, bro, like, yo, you can't pay the fucking cable bill or the light bill or rent, that wouldn't be asking too much. But these days we're living in a new time where relationships they're so modernized, but you have to be careful, especially with women. And this is to men. You got to be careful, because women are progressive in shit that helps them, but they are still traditional in double standards they're progressive in shit that doesn't help you, but they're still very traditional in shit that helps them. For example, I'm pretty sure if Finesse hit her with the, okay, I bet, like, since we all making this money, let's all pool it together type shit. She's not with that shit. You feel me? She's going to be on that, yo, my money's my money and your money is our money. That's how most women think, because niggas never look at women as breadwinners. So, I just think it's definitely non-compatible, but I think there is everybody has a hard time dating these days, because a lot of women think differently. They think differently than your grandma. They think differently than your mom. And put it like this, you don't even have to be a rapper like her. A chick who's on OnlyFans who a nigga just paid $40 to see her fucking snatch. Like, you know what I mean? Her fucking snatch getting penetrated by a fucking cucumber. She's now thinking like she's like a fucking corporation. Like, I talk to girls on OnlyFans that make $100. They talk like they're a Fortune 500 company. Walk like they got a Fortune 500 company walking between their legs. You get what I mean? They're like, yo, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a creator. Like, they start saying weird shit. You're like, bitch, you're selling pussy. Like, you know what I mean? But it's now programmed a lot of women to be like, yo, listen, you are the breadwinner. I'm just saying, when you're the breadwinner, you usually got to move around because, again, you only got 24 hours a day. So date down like niggas do. Right? Andre Malcolm, he says, so Kevin Samuels is spitting facts. When did he lie? Of course he's spitting facts. You get what I mean? She equivalated most of the things Finesse was saying as slavery. You know what I mean? And obviously maybe he was making some exaggerations, like when I open my eyes, she opens her eyes. But listen, put it like this. I've been with women who they thought that they were business, like They're like, oh no, I'm just care about my business. First thing I was thinking about, you're not paying no bills in here. So like whatever business or whatever career you're chasing, it's not helping the overall goal of what's going on now. And yes, like I don't know if you've ever been around a chick. I was on Discord in the chat nigga Discord, and I told people this. One of my pet peeves about women is women who get up mad late. There's zero reason. I don't care if you had a wild night, you just took mad dick, y'all went 5 rounds, you drank the night before. This is some women, just because they got a man who's handling the responsibilities, and no guy, unless you're selling drugs, has the luxury of getting up at 3 o'clock every day, right? And still pay rent and all that type of stuff. My pet peeve is a woman who gets up at that time, period. Like, that's my thing too. You don't necessarily have to get up and rub my feet, motherfucker, but damn, at least get up and shit. Even if you're not working like a traditional job, like get up and show that you're trying to make some effort, because that's just kind of when the day starts, motherfucker. Like, what are we talking about? Like, yo, if somebody said, what time is late? Your girl waking up in the afternoon, big red flag. Unless she's working overnight, my nigga, like, big red flag. If your girl goes to sleep before 2 o'clock or before 3 o'clock, there is zero way she should be waking up after noon. Or sometimes, this is what I know girls do, they'll wake up but still sit in bed. And they'll have that luxury when they got a nigga paying all the bills. When a nigga pay all the bills, there's no fucking reason to get out of bed. You know what I mean? So I say that, like, you know, and again, when I'm saying it, I'm not saying, oh, get up and fix me breakfast and like, number one, you should never have to like tell a woman to, if you got to tell a woman to do things for you, like, it's probably the wrong woman already, right? Like, you know, if she's not kind of already feeling like, okay, yo, he's dealing with these things and he's doing these things to help the living situation or whatever situation we got going on, let me see how it can make it easier for him. Shit, it could be as easy as, yo, shit, he keep having to order DoorDash. Like, let me just make this motherfucker like some steak and eggs or some shit like that. Let's make it a little bit easier for him. That when he wakes up, I got his shit ready, like it's washed, he's ready to go out the door. If a chick can't do that, man, waste of time. Now, I'm not saying that this is what Erica Banks is doing, but Erica Banks clearly seems very much enthralled in her own career, that she doesn't have time for a boyfriend right now. She probably has time for a fuck buddy, not a boyfriend, right? Because, like, you're not working on a relationship if you're just only consumed in, oh, I have my business going on. Like, like nobody these days, because it's not fun to admit, but relationships, families, and everything is about sacrifice, right? Like, you know, if you have kids and both people are working 16 hours a day, what happens? You're going to have a kid who grows up without their parents kind of being around and just acts a fool. Like, somebody got to make a sacrifice. That's why some people, I give a lot of credit to mothers who they might have a career, but they're like, yo, my husband makes a lot. I'm about to go stay at home to be a good parent. That's dope. You know what I mean? I don't shame those people. But in these days and age, you kind of look lame if you're a woman trying to be traditional. They've shamed all the traditional women out of here. And if you're not selling your pussy, if you're not some entrepreneur with some lash boutique or some other fucking dumb shit that's usually not making no money at all, if you're not doing some bullshit like that, they kind of say you're being a slave for a dude. I don't with it, but it is what it is. Okay. End rant, if that was one. Okay. He said that man's crazy. Yeah, I don't know if she called him like small dick now.
What?
By the way, you know what's funny? I also thought their relationship was fake. You know, I thought the relationship was fake. She signed to Carl Crawford, and he's J. Prince artist. Like, you know what I mean? Like, from my perspective, I'm like, fake as hell. This shit's fake. Okay. All right, chat. Let me see what else is going on in this bitch. Nice. It's nice to look on Shade Room a lot. Oh, by the way, actually, I'll go look at this. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I know Blueface